Hello everybody, before we get going here, I want to say that if you're coming over from the Mustang Dark Horse video, which at this point would have uploaded like 3 days ago, 4 days ago, I don't know. I am recording this like right after, like I quite literally finished recording that Mustang video like 2 minutes ago. So I'm gonna be pretty monotone in this one too, because I'm tired and I don't feel good, so I'm a little under the weather, but I gotta record, plain and simple. Anyway, this go around, I feel like we got a lot of disrespectful comparisons in this modern initial D series. Yeah, we went from an FD RX-7. Keisuke's yellow FD to an RX-8, and like the RX-8 is notorious for loads of like problems. It doesn't really look as good as the RX-7. It's like all the problems that the RX-7 had, but worse. I just realized, why am I here? I'm like all wrong right now. I guess it's from like feeling a little under the weather, I don't know. I'm not supposed to be there yet. We make the cars first and then we go to the mountain. Here's a look at it inside though. Inside the festival, get a better look at it because it's dark out. Wait a minute, I just realized, hold on. Why is that plate on here? This is like a... That's not a Japanese plate. That is not an American plate either. That's like a European plate. Why is that on this car? Like, this car's not even right-hand drive. It's left-hand drive. Why do they have a European plate on there? Forza does. We need answers. Why is there like this weird like plate on here? Anyway, suppose let's start with the build and tune here. So essentially the modern versions of these cars are a little less restricted, given the fact that like the older ones, I wasn't doing any engine swaps, any like add-on. Well, I guess I'm not doing that here either, but like upgrades were definitely a lot more restricted. I wanted them within certain bounds. So the only real restriction I had with the modern versions is that I had to stay like mid S1, like in that S1 class, because I still want the old cars to be able to keep up with the new ones. Anyway, the link to the playlist is in the description of this video. Okay, so luckily I checked that because I was about to write that off as nothing. So stock engine. Ooh man, still tired, still feeling sick. The only conversion we have is the single turbo, which if you remember from the show, the FD is a twin turbo, but we can't really do that with this car, so opted for the single. Aero, just kind of leave it stock, I guess. It's all kind of gross. Just leave it all stock. Leave it all stockerino. Then you want the semi-slick race tires, the 255s in the front, 285s in the rear for the width. And as far as the wheels, a lot of the wheels look kind of dated on the newer cars. So what I did was kind of go with wheels that look similar or of the same style, that don't look dated. So I went with the HRA 305s in this multi-piece, in the multi-piece rim style. You want the second upgraded track width here, and in the back you want the max track width. Race clutch, race transmission, race driveline, race differential, race brakes, race suspension, race front anti-roll bars, race rear anti-roll bars, no roll cage, and race weight reduction. And for the engine, you want the race intake, race fuel system, race ignition, race turbo, race Dorito, I'm just kidding, race rotors, race exhaust, race intercooler, race oil and cooling, and finally race flywheel. Now on to the tune. Got tire pressure 28 in the front, 30 in the rear. Gearing, final drive is 2.20. Rest should be stock. If not, go ahead and pause the video, adjust accordingly, and resume. For alignment, camber, negative 0.5 in the front, negative 0.2 in the rear. Toe, you want 1.7 out in the front, negative 1.0 in the rear. Front caster angle of 5.5. For anti-roll bars, 25.5 in the front, 18.5 in the rear. Springs, 545. I almost said 454. That's 545 in the front, 376.1 in the rear. Ride height is 4.5 front and back. For the damping, the rebound, you want 6.5 in the front, 6.0 in the rear. The bump, you want 4.0 in the front, 1.0 in the rear. Aero, if you put this on, it should be stock. For balance, 55% towards the front for braking. Yeah, and then pressure is 70%. I'm just gonna, after I record this, I'm going to edit them and I'm going to lay down. Man, I'm not just like, I'm just there. Like, that's how I'm feeling right now. Acceleration is 80%, deceleration is 31. For the design, so I made the red sun sticker, and this one I did not. I did the same thing with like the older cars. I just didn't feel like making that, so see if I can get the share code for that. Okay, maybe not. So anyway, for the door decal, just search by like creator and just put in this username right here. And for the Red Suns one, you can put in my username. Of course, my profile picture is white, so that will be up here in the top left. Essentially, the Red Sun sticker goes just above the fender, centered up, and this goes on the front part of the door just behind the door jamb. And the color of the car, I do believe to be a custom color that I made. So essentially what you want to do, go over to normal colors, just go to any of these colors, go like the first one down is black, so just go there, hit X to color fine tune. It's going to be something like 000. You want to change those numbers to 13, 1, and 1, which will get you this yellow. Oh yeah, I almost forgot the rest of it. for the wheels. Apparently they're the stock color. Tint the windows. Good to go. That's how you make it look the part. Oh yeah, and before I forget to say it, I do have the other. So of course there's the two RX-7s. I converted this one to a drift car for a short. It's probably gonna go back to mountain pass car soon, but essentially this FD is this RX-8. This FD, the more recent one, is this one. I will do a video on that one shortly, soon, hopefully. Okay, now with that out of the way, let's head on to the mountain pass. Let's do a run. Probably not going to be on my A game because I'm a little under the weather. But, hopefully I can put on a decent show for you guys. So before we get going, I want to add that this is not a drift car. It is a mountain pass race car that is capable of drifting. So it possesses the ability to drift, but it is not a drift car. I'm gonna score like 200,000 down here probably. Like I don't even really actively drift anymore on this pass, and like my high score is 110 or 1.1. So yeah, I'd probably get there if I really tried. Yeah, and hopefully, I normally wouldn't drift that. Okay, maybe it's old habits coming out. It's like, hey, let's drift. Anyways, yeah, hopefully by the next recording session, I'm back to my good old normal self. I'm feeling a little less under the weather. That's obviously going to be the video after this one. That's just kind of Thursdays. Thursdays, oh my god. Hold on. I need to trim my mustache. It's like, oh my god. Like sometimes the hairs just like stick up, and it like makes my nose itch a little bit. I don't like rewinding in videos, but the mustache demands it. That was a horrible spot to rewind to. It's good, we saved it though, we saved it. Thursday, what I was saying before my mustache rudely interrupted me was that Thursdays are recording days. So every Thursday, I just kind of record 2 videos for the week and some shorts. And that lasts me, like I said, the week. So I get up Thursday morning, unlock the new cars, record the videos, edit them, spend like the whole day editing, like the videos and the shorts and whatnot, and then they get uploaded little by little throughout the next week until Thursday. I just realized I got caught up talking and I didn't drift the hairpin. I just fully grip turned that hairpin, like I didn't even attempt. That's how out of it I am right now. Alright, well hopefully, yeah, that wasn't my best driving performance, but that's what you guys are getting. Well, not really, that's a little bit mean. It's what I could do under the given circumstances. Wasn't really on my A game, but it's all good. You guys got the build, you got the tune. Seen me drive it. Hopefully it gives you a good idea of how it drives. Hopefully you guys can go ahead and test that out for yourselves. So with that being all done, let's do some donuts. And to clarify, I do not condone street drifting. Well, I don't condone takeovers and sideshows and like intersection donuts, but that's what we're about to do. Come on, Ford Focus. I might hit it. Freaking stupid Focus. Get back here. Hit him with that NASCAR hook and dunk. Alright. Oh my, where are all these cars coming from? That Focus just ran right through the truck. Okay, now with all that being said and done, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next video, and that is all from me today.